Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Christmas in August, a scrappy YouTube, Instagram inspiration hop on the 25th of every month, and we'll all be doing something Christmas. Mine, of course, is a layout. Every now and then it is cards. I'm going to use this 49 and mark it. I'm using the back side of that, but I want bits and pieces of what's back there show up. So there will be some showing, not a whole lot, but some showing. I'm using the Faded Dots stencil from Tim Holtz, and then some Close to My Heart ink, and I think it's called Holiday Red. And there's some on the layout, but where they have it, I'm pretty sure we're going to cover most of it up, so I thought I'd add a little bit more. I pulled out some stuff I thought I'd use for layers. And so I'm just deciding how much of each one I'm going to use. I am going to cut them apart to save pieces for another layout. Now, all this is Christmas Spectacular. Well, 49 and Market. Christmas Spectacular is the latest collection in my iris case. But I do have Noel and whatever the one in between there was. I'm not sure. But I just go ahead and put the leftovers together because they all go together pretty good. My photo there is the one in the front and center is my nephew Ricky, and this was her photo session, not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before. They take the whole family and get photo sessions at Christmas, and that's his older sister and her husband, and he bombed their photo. He comes running and sliding in there, and I had to crop out part of it just to show my niece's face because she was laughing at what he did. I didn't cut none of the top part off, though. The photographer didn't get their whole head. I think she got distracted by the photo bomb sliding in there. But I had to cut a little bit of him off, or you'd see a very wrinkled rug there where he slid and it just all got wrinkled up. But my brother asked me probably 2 weeks ago or three if I had scrapped this one yet. And so I took it as a hint that he wanted it scrapped. So yeah, I think it's cute, and I'll probably have to scrap it again because, I want one for me. But I have so many photos I want to scrap, and something keeps interrupting me. And yeah, I printed this one out. Oh, and that top one, I had that bad photo, my printer. I'm not sure what it did. But when I pulled that frame out, I thought, I think that picture will fit in there. When I was pulling all the pieces out, and deciding what I thought I might use on the layout. Anyway, it fit perfect. It's got a little extra stuff over on the left-hand side, so I will put, I think Holly's what I put there. I don't think it's a poinsettia, although that was my first thought. I used the scraps to make some banners here, and then just because of that one banner there, I picked it up, thought, oh, I guess I could use that, and I was going to put it on the bottom of the frame, but then I got to thinking, I'd like 3 banners up there, so yeah, it got cut in half so that I could have 3 banners up there. But it sure does go with this photo. There I'm covering up that space. It seemed like there was just way too much room on that side of the frame. I think his head's a little off center, maybe it was. I don't know. No, that isn't it because I'm looking at it now. I just thought it needed something there when I put it there. So yeah, it ended up there. I'm going to add one more star in a little bit, but it's going to look different in the photos at the end. So if I'm not rambling when I put it on there, I will tell you what I changed. Of course, you'll see in the end and know what I did. I did put foam tape under this star. I don't think I put it under the other one, but I think I do on the last one. I could have used some poinsettias on here. I think I ended up using one. Yeah, I used one. But they were all kind of on the big side, and I was wanting something smaller. Now, they had a place on the side on the flip side of this where they had that film strip there, and so I'm using it. I don't know if there's anything else that was actually on the other side that I used, but I did use that. And I've got the little bingo thing with Mary, and I'm putting letters on there for a very merry. So it's a very merry, and then a photobomb. And I use the 6x8 candy stripe for the photobomb. I wanted it to show up on the red, but I really didn't want black. Black was my first thought, but I really didn't want it, so I went with the candy cane instead. There is a circle chipboard on the bottom right hand side. Yeah, I was just double checking. It says something about super sweet, and what I put there was the most wonderful time of the year. And the super sweet, I think, is quite a bit bigger, because when I looked at it just now, I thought, wow, that's quite a bit bigger. But I did remember there was a circle there, and I thought, I think I'm going to put one. It looks pretty good. Here's where I am doing my star. I added black to the outer edge, and you'll notice the other two don't have it, but I wanted the red on red to show up a little bit better, so I put the black mat underneath it. And in the photos, you'll see where I added the white star back in to match the other two stars. And then I also put black underneath them. But the more I looked at it, the more I thought it needed it, so that it all matched just a little bit better. But yeah, there's the one poinsettia that I did add. It's small, and it was on the back of, it might have been the packaging for the rub-ons, and I fussy cut it out. And let's see where I'm at. I'm getting close to getting done, I think. Once I add the rest of the holly, I think that is it. But I do end up adding a ticket at the end right next to that circle on the bottom right. I thought I wanted another layer there, and I thought it'll have to be small, so I added the bottom of a ticket because I figured chances are I'll use the top part on another layout pretty quick. It seems like usually at the end of the collection, I have the bottoms of the tickets left. Um, oh, I put one of those little paper clips on there, and I had the hardest time doing it. Now, when I first got the 49 market with the little bullnose clips, I thought, well, I'll take it apart and have two, because I don't need something that thick on my layout really anyhow. And I tried and tried. It is the hardest thing to do. I didn't get it done. And when I went to put that paper clip on there, I cut a bunch out there because I thought I was never going to get it on there. I had that paper tore up by the time that baby got on there. And if you end up looking in the close-ups, you'll see that it is tore. But it looks cute there. I like it there. And that, as an afterthought, I thought, well, I could put some letters on there because it's kind of on the plain side, and use a rub on and put them on there. So I did kind of go around that paper clip, but I didn't want to touch it again. But yeah, I went ahead and put what was left on that one strip of rub-ons, and I think they were from the Noel collection, which was several years ago. Wow, look at that. I rambled, and I'm done. But yeah, look down there at the bottom and you will see the links for everybody else that is doing the Christmas in August. So some fun Christmas inspiration in the middle of all this heat. And I'm saying this early, so it might be a cooler day by the 25th. But there's my layout, and uh, I just love that collection. And I love that picture too, but you can see where he just well, you can see the wrinkled up rug right there beside him. And uh, there's the title, A Very Merry Photo Bomb. And you can see where I added that white star back in on top of that star, so it matched the other two a little bit better. And then I put black underneath them so they would match that one. And there's the close-up of him. And I mean, my brother thought that was the funniest thing. Of course, I did too when I seen it. But yeah, there's my niece. She's just laughing out loud when he did that. It's just so cute. But yeah, it even though it was a photo bomb, it's going to be a cherished photo bomb. But there's my layout, and yeah, I had a lot of fun creating it. Thank you all so much for joining me while I created it, and I hope you all have a happy scrappy week. Check out the links down there below. Bye.